All right, so we're going to go into the second part so the first part was the drug addict looking for help or knowing about help, and then the second part of it is the family of the drug addict that I call it enabling. That's what it is.
They don't know they're enabling.
Right.
So they think they're loving them and they think they're helping.
Yeah, and is what you're doing is you're loving them to the grave and you're helping them to the grave.
Or killing them.
Yes.
And yourself.
Yeah, I mean,
real.
You're miserable, they don't care, and you're digging the grave for them. And so,
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Don't buy them cigarettes. Don't let them sleep in your driveway. Don't buy them a hotel room.
Damn sure don't give them no more money.
Oh, no. You could, maybe. No, don't even do that. I was going to say maybe send them a pizza to eat, but no, don't even do that.
No.
Once you completely cut them off, from everything, don't even answer the phone. It is going to kill you.
Yeah.
It's going to kill you, and...
But Brandy, what if they're dying and
they'll
I
call
don't
an
answer
ambulance.
the phone?
They'll call an ambulance if they're dying. I promise.
Yeah.
They will call an ambulance.
Yeah.
They're not going to call you as soon as they're dying.
Right. They're going to call you when they're fake
I
dying.
shouldn't say that. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, I remember one time Brandy's mom used to send us money a lot. And
she knew they were lies.
Yeah.
She knew they were.
And I used to, and being a man, I weighed like 150 pounds, and oh God, it was sick. But being a man, I was like, you need to tell your mom to quit sending us money. I'm a man.
Right.
I sell drugs.
Sell drugs and steal things.
I strip copper. Leave me alone.
Right. My girlfriend goes steal it out of dumpsters and sell it on Facebook.
Yeah. To unfortunate people. It was in the dumpster for a reason. But she sent us money all the time. Never too much, like $40 at a time.
Oh yeah, it wasn't
enough to buy a sack of dope and
$3 in gas and
a couple cigarettes. Yeah.
Unauthorized U-Haul.
Yeah, unauthorized use of a motor vehicle with the slogan U-Haul on the side of it. So.
It was unauthorized use of the tag, not the vehicle.
Yeah.
We had authorized.
We had
use.
Yeah. You signed the paperwork that one day for
First
24
day.
hours.
First day.
3 months later, we did not have authorized use of that U-Haul. So.
Why they don't have GPSs on those? Anyways.
They probably do now. But
sure.
So her mom would send us money, and I got this bright idea to tell her to stop having her mom send us money.
I think we had money at the time. Here's how that went. Like, we had money in that moment. So you were like, stop getting money for your mom. I earned this money.
Yeah. And so
I did. I sent her
an Al-Anon
website link.
Yeah. And clearly she read it because...
She read that B.
Yeah, because she did not send no more money.
She was done.
She was done. So I was talking to my dad early, like when I finally got to go back around, and it was like a 2-year waiting list for me before I got to be around my dad. But we were talking, and he was telling me like how many nights he would lay awake in bed and watch the news, like the late news, to see if his son and his girlfriend were on the news, like either robbing somebody or getting killed or something. And when you hear that type of stuff, man, you're like, for so long I didn't think I affected anybody else. And so then you start hearing that and you're like, not only did I affect them, but like I could have taken years off of their life, because of all the stress and worry.
And then knowing that they very well could have seen that on the news.
Oh yeah.
Right? And so that is the sobering part. You're like, man, that was very, very close for a reality for them, and to put them through that.
Yeah.
The anticipation, and then like the day that finally happened, like, oh gosh, that would have been horrible.
Yeah.
I remember being at my mom's house at Christmas, and we're watching the news, just praying that we're not on the news. Yeah. Like, we're sitting there watching the news, praying that we're not on it.
Because we'd done some dumb stuff right before that happened,
and we don't have to live like that anymore.
Right.
So you don't have to, but the point is, the families do not have to participate in that. It is not your responsibility.
Right.
To feed, clothe, or shelter
your adult child.
Yeah.
That's it. you have to stop, and at what point are you going to stop? Now, only you know that, and
we see parents all the time
that's
it's horrible. They drive, oh my gosh, the things that they do, and then their brat child gets kicked out of treatment at 2:00 in the morning, and guess where their parents coming? They're driving across the state at 3 in the morning to come pick them up because they just got kicked out of treatment for having drugs.
Right, and they're telling their parents some lame excuse on why they're saying
Not
that they didn't
fault.
get kicked out. They're saying that they have to leave because of whatever reasoning.
Other people are doing drugs and treatment, and they can't be around it.
Right.
Like,
and that family will get in their vehicle and drive across state, and
then they'll call and cuss us out.
Make it make sense, right? And so, like, yes, ma'am, your son or daughter left the treatment center at 2 in the morning. Yes, you are correct, ma'am.
You're correct. And then
it's all these
freezing cold.
all these other poor, pitiful souls in here. Yes, your golden child there. Yeah.
I'm so sorry that we did that to your child.
Yeah.
But, and then you know, obviously you have permission to talk to that parent, and so at what point are you like, look, and we do, like, hey, if you're trying to help, turn around. Turn your car around.
I've told 2 or 3 mothers and fathers, like, do you want to help this kid? And if they're like, yeah, what do I do? Then turn your car around and go back home and go to bed. That's how you help this kid. But they're going to be in the streets. Okay. They'll be just fine, I promise you, because they're either, 1, going to change their ways, or 2, they're going to get picked up by the police and they're going to get to go sit in jail.
Or they're going to be in the streets, right where they want to be.
Right, and the streets is most likely where they're going to be, but eventually, especially in our town, like if you're in the streets around here, you're getting picked up.
Oh, they're going to find out what you're doing in the streets.
Yeah, and so I want the families of the drug addicts to hear this, and I want you to make a decision that, yes, it's going to hurt. Yes, it's going to suck to make this decision, but you have to say no. Like, you have to, because the shame and the guilt that is going to overwhelm you when you bury that child because you couldn't stop, because you just know if I just let them sleep in the house one more time, then this is going to change it. No.
Or if I let them sleep in the driveway, at least I know where they're at.
Right.
Like, you know where they're at when they're in jail, too.
Right.
And that's how it has to, they have to hit that bottom. I know when I went to jail, I don't know how many times it was, but it was like when I finally got terminated from drug court, right? I didn't even try to pass it away. That's how I didn't care. I did not care. And it was, I'm going to say 7 months, 8 months, because 8 months. My mom didn't answer the phone. She did not answer the phone. She said that she knew where I was, and that was good enough for her. She had no reason to answer the phone. And I would call every day. So, I mean, how hard is that on her, right? To know that she, like, is denying me these phone calls. And I would write letters, too. And she stuck to her guns, but she knew where I was, right?
I never called my dad. I called my sister a couple times, but I never called my dad. And I called one time during that 8.5 month stretch. I called one time and was like, Dad, I'm gonna get my stuff together, and he was like, I hope you do, boy. I hope you do. It's one of those free minute. I was out minute calls to everybody else, so
you call him.
Let me call and blow smoke up his ass one more time,
Right.
And that's all it is.
That's all it is, because you're in jail and you're going to say anything that you have to say to get out of that jail. It does not matter.
I called Steve one time from jail and was like,
my gosh.
please let me come back to your sober house and blah, 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 blah. He laughed.
Oh, man, I bet he laughed hard.
He was like, if you can pass a UA, you can come back to my house. And I never even passed go, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got out of jail and went straight back to what I was doing, but it's for the drug addict that's seeking help, it's time, get it. For the family that is struggling with what do I do, stop.
And while we're on the subject, so after the addict, like the family, right? So your addict goes to treatment, we're going to give them everything they need. They're going to have everything that they need provided for them. There's no need for you to go buy all this fancy shampoo and conditioner or whatever, right? You might can buy some clothes, whatever you want to do. But when they get out, like, don't buy them a car. Don't send them money when they get out
Right.
because that's too easy. They're going to run right back to doing the same thing that they did before.
Right.
Like, oh, I'm back in, right?
Right.
Oh, I can't get hired anywhere, Mom. Could you send me money every week to pay my rent?
Right.
Meanwhile,
Right.
they're not paying it towards rent. They're over here
Right.
getting high.
Right.
And so make them work for it. They can work for it. They can, everything will be provided for them. People will help them get to where they need to be.
The
It
crazy.
doesn't have to be you.
I'm going to tell this quick story because it's real life, and then I'm going to make it quick. I'm going to do the expedited version. But when I went to treatment, I was there. So in most all treatment settings, the first week, the first 7 to 8 days, there's no visitation, no off property, no phone calls, stuff like that. You're not going to get that stuff. Well, the treatment center I went to, that's exactly what it was. And so I got there on a Monday or Tuesday, I think it was. So that first weekend, I didn't get visitation. So the second weekend was the second Saturday I was there. I finally got visitation. And I had called everybody in my family. At this time, my family's just now kind of finding out that I'm as bad as I am. So my dad and them, they hadn't quite bounced on me yet, but they were tired of all my BS. So it's the second Saturday. I'm excited. I've called everybody in my family all week. You're coming to visitation. Yes, we're gonna be there. So that Saturday shows up, and it's like 10:30 in the morning. My sister and her husband, he's her ex-husband at this time, but at the time they were married, and so them two show up. My dad and his wife show up. My daughter shows up, and I'm pretty positive that my grandma and my uncle, my dad's brother, and their mom showed up, my grandma, and they all showed up that first Saturday. Boom.
Okay.
And not only did they show up, but it was a non-smoking facility. My sister snuck me in some cigarettes, snuck me in some dip. So I've got contraband, and not only do I got contraband, but I got, that's money basically. It's a form of money in treatment. And so, but then as my dad and them are fixing to leave, he gives me like 20 or 40 bucks, right? And so the moral of this story is that when I seen them walking through the parking lot coming to visit me, the first Saturday I could have a visit, the second Saturday I was there, the switch inside my head flipped and said, I'm already back in the family. Like, I'm back. I didn't even have to work. I showed up to treatment and they have already shown up to where I'm at. Mm-hmm. And so, now I will say that it was a 90-day program. I got kicked out on day 89 for swinging on a guy. Did not hit him, did not even get close to hitting him. Over a girl that I had no interest in, but I thought he was being disrespectful to her, so I swung on him. And 3 months after leaving treatment, because the guy I called my sponsor at the time, he was doing something with Oxford House, so he got me into the sober house. So I technically shouldn't have got in there, but I got in there, so another free pass, right? And so my family showed up, and then someone in my family showed up every weekend from then on out. And then when I got kicked out, my dad and his wife showed up and spent like $200 or $300 on groceries on me for the sober house. And then 3 months later, I got high. And it was all up here. Like, I remember I ended up getting a vehicle out of the deal. Like, all of the stuff happened. And within 3.5 months, I flushed it all right back down the drain.
Because you didn't have to work for it.
Because I didn't have to work for it. Because it all showed up. Walking through the parking lot, it said, they're back. And flip, and it was over. And looking back on that today, that happened in 2015. Right? And so, looking back on that now, I think to myself, that's 10 years of my life that I could have been sober, right? I mean, I could have been,
yeah.
But who knows what could have happened, right? I probably should have died a couple more times than I did, but now I got this life today that is amazing. I got this family that I I love, they love me, and it was gained the right way.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
there was no manipulation in it. There was no selfish or self-centeredness involved in it. What can I do for
It
you?
was the humbling, I am broken and I was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
What can you please find it in your heart to forgive me?
Right.
Type, you know, and I will show you.
Right.
That is different, and we showed them.
Yeah. Our words meant absolutely nothing to
Nothing.
anyone in our family. So it was never about, hey, can I come and tell you about what's, no, watch what we're doing.
Yeah, we'll sit here and watch what
Yeah.
you did. We'll watch
Yeah.
it from over here, as a matter of
Yeah,
fact.
yeah.
And they did.
Yeah.
They did, and
So to the family, to the drug addict, just get help. For the family member that thinks you're going to save your drug addict family member or friend, you're not. You're not going to save them. The only people that can save them are God, period. And they're going to have to find.
they have to want
Yeah.
his help.
Yeah. And if you're scared of the word God or Jesus, then a higher power. They're going to have to find a higher power. But I believe in God. She believes in God. We believe in Jesus. And we didn't believe a year and a half ago.
Thank God for Jesus. Well, a year and a half ago. It was probably 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago. Because it was
Yeah.
right before we moved up down here. We were down here for 2.5
Right.
years.
We started kind of opening the door
I'm
about a
telling you,
year and a half ago. Yeah.
His
My timeline
timelines
sucks.
are crazy.
Yeah.
That is in Enid when we started typing out our prayers.
Yeah. So.
And listening to Christian music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he, I don't know what I was going to say about that. I forgot.
Anyway, so get help. That's the title of this. Get help. You need it. And so.
Get help, don't help.
Yeah. Yeah. You need help. You need to stop helping.
Yes.
So, hey, we love you guys. We care about you guys. If you got questions, comments, anything, drop them.
Topic ideas?
Yeah, anything that if you want to have a one-on-one, you want to have whatever you want to do with us,
Yeah.
just reach out. We're very accessible, and we love talking to people. We want to try and help as many people as possible.
I think tomorrow we'll have an interview.
Yeah, can't wait. It ought to be exciting.
Be a surprise interview.
Bing. Bye.